That was fun. My bad. Hopefully that audio is good now. Sorry, I was on mute. So, quick run through. If you're watching 4 minutes into this and you're realizing that I'm on mute. I'm not on mute for the whole time, I promise. We're gonna do our 90, 60, 30 today, and then we're gonna do our core and our Shavasana, or stretches in Shavasana. So that's our sequence of today. We're gonna go right back in to our, let's see, what did I just do? Oh, one arm now. Reach one arm up and rotate back. If you've been mimicking along, fantastic. I just gave you all the holiday and all that talk on mute. Now that's funny. That's hilarious. Thank goodness there's only one person watching right now. Happy holidays. Basically what I'm trying to say to you today is that I'm trying to get you all ready for your holiday cheer. So hopefully you guys will have your holiday workout with me today. Really work on getting to the end range and back around. End range and back around. End range for me on these is right by my ear. That's as far as I can go. Change directions if you haven't already. So we're gonna go one on the inside and one on the outside. This one's really good to just give you that range of motion that you really want. Change directions. Woo, switch sides. Got too wrapped up in my holiday hat and my different camera angles to realize that I didn't have the sound on. Good job. Actually, I did turn the sound on, but I turned it right off. So my apologies. Okay. Now when we're doing our circles with our elbows, really focus on your elbows coming and facing up to the sky. So you want to have this kind of palms up like this. You see that? Change directions, and then your palms rotate. You're really focusing on that rotation because what you want is to find that range where your elbows feel like they're warming up and stretching. All right, let's paint that wall. Up and down. Painting that wall up and down. Get that wrist moving. So many of us don't warm up our bodies, and it's so important. I come on here every single week and talk about how important warming up our bodies are, and I gotta say, it doesn't stop. I really would love for everybody to start warming up their bodies. I've started to realize that the more physical I am, the more like movement that I can have in my life, the more happy I am. There's this like more joy that happens. We're not designed to sit in a box, you know? Circles on your fingers right here, big circles. Thumbs, index finger. Nice. Ring finger. And sorry, that was middle finger and then ring finger. For some reason, I have the propensity to skip middle finger when I'm explaining this. I just go index finger, ring finger. Oh, whoops, we have a middle finger in there as well. Really focus on trying to get that pinky moving. Like, how do you move just the pinky? That's the hard part, right? Isolate. Once you get to that ring finger, it's actually really difficult to isolate. It's a little easier to isolate on the middle finger and the index finger. So, yeah. Let's get our jellyfish going and open. Jellyfish. What's up? Now close too. Take it slow. Really take each digit and close. Shake it out. Now we're gonna do our thoracic spine. So round your thoracic spine as if someone just punched you in your chest, then grab back behind you, reach back behind you and reach up and look up. The first one's gonna be slow. So they're gonna round forward and then grab back behind you and reach up to the sky. Round forward and back. Round and back. All right. Now we're going to do our low back here. Just let that low back kind of lubricate a little bit. Just get it. Oh, yeah. Feeling good. And then we're going to go touching our elbows to our thighs, going all the way around. Oh, boy. Big circles. And if you notice, I try to go as far back as I can without straining myself, but I also happen to have just enough flexibility for this where it can kind of look a little cool. Change directions, same thing. Really reach, 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 reach. Oh God, this thing's gonna get totally in my way. If there's anything humorous that's gonna happen today, it's gonna be how many times is this thing gonna smack me in the face? Hip circles, big circles right here. Really just focus on getting those hips open. How are those hips moving? My father would always just shoot his hips out and just do, it's about actually just wiggling. It's less about just moving your hips like this. I don't know if you guys have old Asian men in your life, but they kind of move very stiff. Wiggle those hips, really wiggle it. Let's go front to back leg swings. Kick that leg out in front of you and then reach back. And then we're gonna go side to side, reaching to the side. Front to back leg swings on this one again, on the left side. Try not to kick too hard. Last time I kicked a little too hard, I almost re-pulled my hamstring. It's really important to get yourself in that in range, but don't stress about it. Side to side. Oh, all right, knee circles. I always joke around about how this is what you see the old ladies and old men do in the park. It has a reason, it has a thing that it does, but it's not meant to be the only exercise that you do. Ankle rolls, yeah. Really get that ankle open and rolling. Woo! Woo! Ankles feels it today. Let's go up to the tops of the shins. Rotate your foot like so, and then get the tops of those shins. Now, we're gonna do our 4-corner drill. You're gonna grab your foot and kick out, or just kick out. There's no shame in just doing this. You do not have to grab your foot and kick out. This is meant to test your balance and also give you that final stretch before you do your workout. To the side, and reach out, breathe. Oh, see if you can lock your shoulder in when you're doing that. So you're pulling that shoulder in, and then reach back behind you for that dancer pose. Kick that back leg out as you reach your arm out in front of you. Breathe into this movement. come back around and let's go into our half lotus or tree pose. Totally fine for you to go to tree pose right here. If you're going to half lotus, grab your foot like so. Grab back. Whoa. Whoa. Grab back behind you. See if you can grab your elbow. Switching feet. Grab your left foot or just kick your left foot out. Up and open, breathe. And then let's go to the side. Grab that side. Again, try to pull that shoulder in so that you get a little bit of that extra pull and that shoulder activation. Kick that back leg back. Reach out in front of you. Breathe. Kick that back leg. Breathe. And then come back around. Let's go into our half lotus pose. Grab that back hand. Feel free to be in tree pose, that's totally fine. And unwind, shake it out. Okay, for our workout today, we have our 90, 60, 30. The first 90 seconds that we're gonna do, we're gonna keep it easy because it's Christmas. So my gift to you guys is to try to not make it too complex today. We're gonna do high knees first, and then basically with our high knees, when we want to, we can drop down to mountain climber and back up. So we're just going high knees, mountain climber. High knees, mountain climber. And you're just alternating between those two. You can go 10, you can give yourself 10 steps, go down. 5 steps, go down. I'm gonna let you set that pace, okay? Having that consecutive alternate between up and down is what we're gonna focus on that 90 seconds. So then on exercise number 2, what I want is, we've done this in the past. We do a single leg or a side lunge, up, side lunge, skip to the other side lunge, up, side lunge, skip to the other side lunge, up, side lunge. So when you're doing the up, the hip extension, we're trying to reach our arm to touch, and then we're coming right back into that side lunge. So it's 2 side lunges to a skip with a hip extension in the middle, or hip flexion right there, rather, in the middle. Don't interlace your fingers behind your head. Hold your hand back behind your head and just touch and bring it back down if you're gonna be doing that, okay? Exercise number 3 is our rocker push. So for our rocker push, really focus on pushing the earth away from you. Something that I say to you guys is that when you're going from child pose all the way forward and push and back into child's pose, you have the ability to push closer to your belly button. The closer to your belly button that you push, the harder it becomes. So you don't need to, you don't have to come off the ground from your knees to make this harder. You can just push lower, like here. So normally we might push somewhere like here. That's pretty easy. If you want to make this a little harder, push lower towards your belly button and come back in. Yeah? So focus on that little micro adjustment when you're doing your rocker push. Exercise number, what was that, 4? Exercise number 5, no, 1, 2, 3. Exercise number 4, rather, is our squat with reach. So we're gonna go and do our squat and then reach back behind you, come back to the forward and stand, and then go opposite directions when you're coming here. 90 seconds here is a long time to be doing that. Really try to focus on opening your hips, getting your glutes working harder, and getting that nice deep squat. The last thing we're gonna do is our hang. And for 90 seconds, all I'm gonna ask you to do is try to stay on the wall. Just try to hang, packing your shoulders in. It's not necessarily traditional, like hanging board kind of thing to hang and let your shoulders pack down, but that is such a good practice to be able to get your shoulders to pack. So really focus when you're on the wall to just lock your shoulders in and grip a little harder, okay? All right, guys, here we go. And if I remember, I'll try to switch to the camera angles. Here we go. So high knees first, and feel free to go high knees and drop down when you feel necessary. I'm doing 10 right now. Feel free to do however many you want. Ten steps and 10 mountain climbers. "15 seconds. Keep it up. Whew. That 90 seconds was a doozy. Here we go. Side lunge. Up. Side lunge. Really try to get that going. "30 seconds left. Really push it. Really try to get your, try to get that double for me on that one. Get that glute going. These are just gonna speed up. 60 seconds on the next round. Woo! Rocker push. Push. Try to get that push for 90 seconds. You might not need to go towards your belly button on this one. It's a tough one to do. Whew. Keep it going. Almost there. 10 seconds. Feeling this one. And time. Woo. All right, guys. Squat with reach. A lot of legs today. And I come on my fingertips, but I can totally, if you want to go back down, all the way down to your ground, you can. Also helps if you don't have the flexibility, like my hips aren't that open. If you have a block or something that boosts you up just a little bit when you're coming back, that really helps too. Focus here on that form of getting that nice deep squat, reaching back each time. 30 seconds. Whoo, feeling it. Keep it going. Shake out those hips. Oh my God. Feeling those hips. And hang with your shoulders in pack. It's not over. This is the last one though. We're only doing 5 today. 5 exercises. And if you come off, it's fine. Come off, shake out your hands, and go right back on. Breathe on the wall. Let your fingers go a little numb, that's okay. Regrip if you need to. Breathe into it. Pack those shoulders in. "27 seconds. "15 seconds. You can do it. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Whoo. Good to get that pump on. Oh, take a rest. Let me reset this bad boy.
Workout reset.
So, good workout. That was a good 90 second. So on our next round, we're gonna do our 60-second interval. And let me give you the exercises. I just need to reset this. Okay, so on our 60-second interval, you have that up down at the beginning that we did. So before we were going at your own pace. So now on the 60-second round, I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then twist, and then stand up. So we're just adding the twist, which some of you have done with me. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate, rotate, and stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist, twist, stand. It's a fun one. It's extra fun. 60 seconds on that one. So for our 60-second round, for the side lunge, we're only going to do the side lunge, hip flex. Side lunge, hip flex. On one side for 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch to the other side for 30 seconds. Boom. Here and up. Here and up. Really focusing on getting that glute. If you're not getting your butt activation, shift the weight onto your heel a little bit more so that you sit down. You want to pretend like you're sitting on an imaginary seat when you're doing those. Then when we're going down to exercise number 3, our rocker push. Sorry, my handwriting is terrible the night that I made that. So when we're doing our rocker push, we just did the regular rocker push with our knees down on the ground. On this round, see if you can go rocker onto your child's pose and then come off the ground and push. If you can only do 1 or 2 of those in the whole round, that's totally fine. Drop down to your knees. This is how progress is made. You make progress by slowly increasing the interval, right? So we're going here and here for this round. Again, if you need to make on your knees a little harder, try going closer towards your belly button. All right, so we got that. And now we have our squat to kick. What did I mean? This is the problem when I do these the night before. I'm like, huh? What was I trying to do? So we have a squat, reach up. Now we're gonna do our squat, reach back, and up. Okay? And it's totally okay when you're doing that to squat, reach back, and kick up. Aha! That's how I was gonna get rid of it. No. So, totally fine to reach your hand down when you're doing that. So, we wanna go squat, kick that leg back, come up, and up. That's not staying on. Every time I'm gonna kick up, that's gonna come off. Sorry, no more Santa hat. Okay, then for our hang round, for this hang round, what I want is 60 seconds of jump pulls. Now I know that's difficult. Jumping up and pulling, so you're cheating and letting your momentum take you up. But what ends up happening is you have to pack your shoulders down, lock it in, and pull as you get up to the top. So you're going here, up, up. Just do those jumping pulls, making sure that those shoulders don't come up towards your ears. Pack those shoulders down, pull them through, okay? All right. Round 2, here we go, 60-second round. High knees, mountain climber twist for this round. Here we go. Go. Here we go. High knees. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway, almost halfway. Combining a lot of different exercises here. That first round, 15 seconds. Five seconds left. Okay, side lunge. Really go for that 30 seconds and try to see how many you can do. Get that left butt cheek firing. Switch sides. My bad. I forgot to look at the clock. Gonna need a lopsided butt here. We're gonna go through the rest. So we even it out. Keep it going. Give you a little extra. Getting ready. We're gonna drop it down to that rocker push. Keeping those elbows hugging in towards your ribs. Push the earth away from you. The whole body. Whew, these are tough. Keep it up. 14 seconds left. Tape's not staying on. Squat to kick up. Fifteen seconds. All right, let's get that jumping pull. Here we go. 60 seconds is a little long time. I know. Last one. Whew. Dang. No, thank you. I'll take a break, thanks. Okay. One more round, our 30-second round, otherwise known as our lightning round, because it goes fast. Catch your breath. So for our lightning round, here's the thing I want you to focus on. That one's a hard one. Okay, so our mountain climber, our high knees, mountain climber twist I want you to go as fast as you can. Same thing as you just did on the last round, but really crank it out. Go. You only got 30 seconds here. So go when you're doing it with urgency and good form. Those should be what movements that you already understand and know. So really focus on getting that 30-second round as quick as you can. Exercise number 2, our side lunge. We have side lunge, skip, side lunge. So we're just going here to here. Really focusing on getting that glute activation. When you're doing a rocker push on this round, knees off the ground for both the child's pose, otherwise known as frog now, and for your rocker push. So we're going here, here. Again, no shame in putting your knees down at any point. Just try the movement. If you start seeing your elbows flare out, you're buckling, go back down to your knees. No shame. Just try the actual movement first to see how does it feel. Does it feel bad? It feels bad. Okay, let's go back down to the knees. Yeah? Okay. So that's your rocker. For our squat, we have our hop squat, which really drop it like it's hot. Butt's gonna be sore tomorrow, man. Before your hop squat, making sure you get that nice deep squat, and it's all about the spring. Now, 30-second round. On the next one, I'm gonna give you options, okay? Option 1 is to hold at the top of the pull. So option 1, we're coming up here, we're holding right up here, 30 seconds. And I know it's your last round, so it's really hard to hold at the top of the hold. So hold at the top of the hold, 30 seconds, lock it off, hold, breathe. Option 2 is to continue to do pulls, but this time you're not gonna do jumping pulls, you're just gonna do pulls. Depending on where your fitness level is, just doing pull-ups for 30 seconds is gonna be a lot. All right, here we go. High knees, mountain climber, twist, as fast as you can is our first round. Catch your breath for a second longer. Woo! I'm sweating. Okay, here we go. High knees first. High knees. Time. Side lunge. Rockers. Here we go. Oops. Knees off. I was cheating on autopilot. Whew. Those are tough. Here we go. Squat hop. Really get that glute on. Oh yeah, drop it like it's hot. It's hot, let me tell you. This garage was freezing before. Now it's hot. 3, 2, and time. Whew. Good Lord. Here you go. Pulls. You can either stay at the top or do 30 seconds of pull-ups. Oh God. Barely made it. That one. No thanks. All right.
Workout reset.
So, our next round is our core round. So take a break. Get a little rest. I was gonna say get some water, but you notice I don't actually drink water the entire workout. I wait till the end because I'm building up this fire energy, and I have found sometimes that's harder to motivate when you drink water afterwards for some reason. But if you're drinking water, go for it. You know, I drink about a liter of water before class because when I wake up, I pretty much drink 16 ounces and then I drink a little more water as I'm setting up everything. So, all right, let's go with our core routine, shall we? All right, so for core, the first exercise I want us to do is our rocker crunch. So you're gonna shoot those knees up to the sky, grab your knees. Now, the reason why I've chosen to do rocker crunch is because it's a nice like in between, and because you guys are gonna do 3 core exercises this time. So we got our rocker. Sorry, no. Rocker crunch. Turn it around. And on this, what I want you to do is hold that plank nice. Notice how my shoulders are like this. You're gonna flex your shoulders up like that. Yeah. Now what I want you to do is bring your left knee to your right elbow and back. So we're actually gonna go touch, touch, back. Touch, touch, back for 30 seconds. When you're doing it, you want to make sure you're going across, over, and back. Across, over, and back. Really working on that crunch. You know what I'm saying? Now, for our last one, we're going to do a variation of a V-up. Now, if you can do a V-up, do that V-up. What I want you to focus on here is coming up with that nice split. So we got up, up, 30 seconds there. 30 seconds there. Okay, so we got these 30-second exercises for our core. I know. Rocker, then we're gonna turn around, and we're gonna knee touches, turn around again, and we're gonna do our V-up. Let's see how we do. If we're doing really well, then we can do 3 rounds. If I'm gassed, I'm assuming that other people are gassed, but you're welcome to do 3 rounds. I don't know. I've not done this for 3 rounds yet, so we'll see. But hopefully, we'll do this for 3 rounds. Here we go. Rocker first. Nice, easy one. Turn around. and go. Cross, over, back. Cross, over, back. Really focus on plussing your shoulder blades. We don't want them caving down here. Keep it up. Last one. Oh. All right, back to the V-ups. Really focus. Oh, almost there. 3, 2, and time. Whew, that one's tough. Okay, take a 30-second rest. We're gonna go again. That core routine though, you know it's good. Thanks for those of you tuning in. Hopefully you can join the core routine if you're on the other side of the world. I used to do a core routine right before bed every night. It's really nice, actually. I think it's a good way to go about it if your schedule is tight. All right, here we go. Rocker crunch and getting ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Really try to shoot those knees up to the sky. Grab your knees. Shoot those knees up to the sky, grab your knees. This round, I'm already feeling my core in the rocker, so I'm sure the third round is gonna be tough. Woo! Get ready. Crossing through. Woo, feeling it. Try to get that knee to that elbow. Sometimes it's hard. Oh, time. Bring it around. Here we go. This one's gonna be painful. Oh God. Woo, feel it right there. Point those toes, straighten those knees. Keep that pace. Time. One more round. Good work, guys. 30-second rest, and we're gonna go again. This one's tough. Woo! Good work. That's what I like to see. Let's bring this in, actually. Rocker crunch. Getting ready.
Workout reset.
Here we go. Rocker crunch.
Top it on workout.
This is the last one. Here we go. And go. Try not to thud. Turn around. Okay. For this round, focus on cross, over, back. Cross, over, back. Oh. Okay, V-ups, last one. And time. Way to go, guys. Good work. Whew, that was a tough workout. Love it. Let's make sure that we get our stretches in. So, for our stretches, we want to make sure that we, oh yeah, let me turn this guy off. Shut up. You're done. I don't need you anymore. Okay. So, let's actually start today off in child's pose. Really reach those arms out in front of you. Squeeze those shoulder blades down. Breathe. Go one arm, the right arm on top of your left side. Get that left lat a little bit more. And then let's go to the other side. Nice. Let's rotate. Reach the arm up to the sky. Rotate and cross through. Now when you're doing the cross through, what you want to do, see how my body is still in that child's pose. I'm taking this top arm and I'm pushing, trying to get between that shoulder blade. When you push, rotate, rotate, rotate. Breathe into that. And if you can, some of us are flexible enough, you can put that arm up. What it does is it allows that more weight on that rotation, but don't forget to take this arm and really rotate a little bit more. And then let's rotate to the other side. Cross through and push. Really push. Oh yeah, get between those shoulder blades. Really push. Loosen that loosen that shoulder blade. Breathe into it. And then let's bring that leg up. And unwind yourself. Whew, that feels good. Let's go up into that lunge position. And we're going up into that lunge position. Uh-oh. When you're going up into that lunge position, interesting. All right. Push through that lunge. Drop that back foot back. Breathe into it. Breathe into it. My monitor went out, so I thought my feed got cut off, but it's just the monitor, so got to figure out what's wrong with that. Bring that back knee down, flip that back foot, and let's get that nice Ooh, my left hamstring is really feeling it today. Breathe into that. Try to flatten your back as much as possible. I know I'm rounded. That's fine. We all have our imperfections. My flexibility is definitely one of them. Because when I was 15, I was like, I don't need a stretch. Stretching's for wusses. That is stupid. I wish I had a conversation with my 15-year-old self to say, hey dude, you're being dumb. You need to stretch. I would have, hopefully, if I would have stretched back then, I would have I would have a split now. Oh, breathe. Breathe into that. Oh yeah, that quad feels good today. Let's rotate forward. Same thing. Let's pop it up. Push that back heel back. So you want that back heel to come back, like so. And then you want that push, reach that back heel back, reach that back heel back, and then flatten. Breathe into that. Breathe. And each time you can have little perfect your movement by like straightening your knee, shifting your weight forward, flattening your back. Those are all little adjustments that slowly slip when you do these stretches, and you just need a little reminder. Flatten that back. Pull those toes towards, point those toes, pull through. Point your toes, flatten the back, drive that heel down into the ground. Keep that leg nice and straight. Now pull those toes towards that shin. Get that extra calf stretch. Breathe into that. Yeah? And then breathe and stretch through. Grab that back foot and push. Woo! Feeling that back foot push. Deepen it a little bit more. Pull. Give that a little pull. Breathe. Alexa, pause. Unwind your foot. Oh, we need to do our 90-90 before we go into our back. 90-90. Push through. Really open. Feel the between your shoulder blades here. Really get that shoulder blade going. Breathe into it. Oh. Rotate to the other side and go. And unwind. Let's go on to our backs. Grab your knee. Drop that down. Grab that knee. Give those ankles a roll. Breathe into that. Rotate to the other side. Get that nice rotation. I like to try to keep my foot at 90, but you kind of do what you got, what range of motion you got right here. Woo. Getting that knot between the shoulder blades. And then switch sides. Grab the opposite foot right here. Breathe. And then rotate to the other side. And I like to, oh, there it is. There's the pop. Oh, that was the pop I was looking for. Okay. Grab your feet. Give yourself a little happy baby. Hi. Breathe. And go into Shavasana. Take 10 deep breaths right here. So important to realign. Take a big deep breath. Inflate your lungs all the way. And exhale all the air out. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Thanks, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the class. Hopefully you've enjoyed the setup that I have here. I'm going to be trying to do this style setup for the new year. Obviously not with a 4-minute long, me not realizing that my audio is not working, partially because I was rushing, partially because I was trying to get everything together. But once I get better at doing these, it'll be a little easier. If you have any feedback for me, please drop a comment on this video. Be sure to like the video for me. It really helps me get placed on YouTube. My mic just dropped down. Hopefully you can still hear me. Be sure to like and comment when you can. It really helps me. Send me a sweaty pic of your finish or the progress that you've made this year. If you've been doing this, I've been doing this since March, April, since the pandemic started, and it is something that I look forward to teaching. It's partially for myself, but it's really partially for everybody else that's on the channel that's watching, because really what I'd love to do is be able to host these classes so that everybody else can have a platform so that they can do a home workout a little easier. It's a lot nicer when you're following along with somebody that you're doing this with and someone that you hopefully like. So I'd like to keep doing these, obviously, until gyms reopen at the very least. I enjoy doing them, and if you've enjoyed watching them, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I'll see you guys. I may or may not be on next week because I may be trying to do a rock climbing trip next week. A lot of this is to condition so that I don't lose my rock climbing ability. I did climb my a 513A the other day, so it means that I'm getting close to back to where I used to be a couple years ago in my rock climbing ability. So I'm really stoked about that, and I'm really trying to push grades next year. I'll be posting those adventures on my Friday videos. Stay tuned, because every Friday I'm going to keep trying to post videos. I had a little gap in there a little bit ago, but I'm going to try to continue on with those. And with this live format, I've been toying with the idea of doing something more on the cooking side. I did that Thanksgiving episode. It'd be a little bit more like that. I'm just trying to find some friends that'll help me operate the switchboard, because obviously doing all this myself is a little difficult to be the talent and the director and the camera person and everything. So it's a lot of work to do these types of things. So it really helps when I get shown some love. So I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next Harry's HIIT, unless I see you on one of my Friday adventures. Okay? I'll see you guys next time.